No way, it's Brandon. Power to the gamer. Rated E for everyone.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. You guys know who it is. It's your guy. No way, it's Brandon. Coming at you guys again with another video for today. How are you guys doing, man? You guys doing well? You guys doing great? You guys doing absolutely stupendously fantastic as always, guys. We're back right at it with some more Riders Republic today. Your boy is not playing the game in real time right now. I am just going to display, or I have already displayed, some gameplay that I recorded specifically for this video, because today I just want to focus on talking about Season 2 of Riders Republic. So in between some of the gameplay, I will be overlaying some other footage and some other graphics, pictures, images, whatever it is. So in the meantime, until we get to those parts, I do have some gameplay up for you guys to watch. So, as you guys may or may not know, Season 2 for Riders Republic is going to be coming up soon. Now, first thing I will mention is that I noticed that Ubisoft have added more days in the seasonal section of the shop. So before, I think just before today, March 9th, the seasonal section of the shop, I swear to you, had about 29 days left on it. But I logged on to the game today. I saw that the seasonal had more days added to it today. So now it says 34 days, when I think just yesterday or the day before, it said about 29. So I'm not exactly sure how much credence we can give the seasonal day count yet, right? As in, I don't know how much we can really rely on the seasonal day timer anymore to tell us when the next season is going to drop. Because someone, or not just someone, but other people have asked me a few times, hey Brandon, do you happen to know when the new season is going to drop? And me, I do not have any inside info. Unfortunately, your boy just does not roll like that. I would love to, trust me, but I don't have any information that you guys don't have access to. It's just sometimes some people just don't remember to look in certain places or whatever it is. So I just tell people, I would imagine that the next season is going to drop once that seasonal timer expires. So I thought that the seasonal day timer was going to be our indication for when new seasons were going to arrive. I was wrong about that, because look, I just didn't know that Ubisoft was going to just add in more days. Now there's just no telling, how many days more Ubisoft needs. Did they push it back? Did they delay it? Now, as of right now, at this point in time, this recording, I have yet to see any sort of delay in the Season 2 update. For all I know, they can decrease the time, they can increase it again. I just don't know, because Ubisoft, they're pretty quiet. They are pretty quiet about some of these things, and they kind of just show off new stuff when it's ready to come out. But something I will say is that I think people have been forgetting that Ubisoft actually has a roadmap, unlike Halo. Just gotta throw some shade at Halo, okay? Throwing some shade at 343. Hey, do not forget, Ubisoft has a roadmap for content for Riders Republic. So Ubisoft, good job on them, man. Good job. This video isn't about Halo. It's not about 343, but dude, I'm just so grateful that Ubisoft is a competent enough company to give us a roadmap, to at least inform us in some way, shape or form of what's going to be coming, in terms of major updates. Of course, we did not know that Prada was going to get dropped in Riders Republic, but in terms of the grand scheme of Riders Republic for year one, Ubisoft did give us a roadmap. So that is fantastic. So now now that that's out of the way, we can just focus on what is to come. So a lot of you guys have been asking about the showdown time that's going to be coming with season 2. And in terms of showdown time, now to not get things misconstrued, I don't know if I said that right, but just so that you guys are clear, BMX is not going to be part of this update. Any other like BMX cosmetic bundles, anything like that is not going to be part of this update, because I think that people have been taking BMX and showdown time and putting them into one thing. So as far as I am aware, just looking at the roadmap that Ubisoft has provided since I think before the game even dropped, BMX is coming in season 3. So season 2 is strictly going to be 6 exotic kits. I'm not exactly sure what these exotic kits are going to include, what they're going to be, but hopefully, you know, they're something cool because there really isn't any cool exotic kits for season 1 pass holders, or rather year 1 pass holders when it came to season 1, because season 1 didn't really have cool stuff. Whatever, it is what it is. So hopefully we get some cool stuff for showdown time, and all that there's going to be is a showdown multiplayer arena mode. So Ubisoft seems to be defining this as a 6 versus 6 mode, which is pretty interesting. So I figured that Tricks Battle was going to be the only 6 versus 6 mode, and that they were just going to add multiplayer maps and add sports into it, because it just seemed that Ubisoft was kind of going in a trend where free-for-all just had all of the different free-for-all sports in it. So snow, tricks, bikes, whatever it is, right? Snowmobiles. And I figured that Tricks Battle was going to follow the same thing. And I figured that Showdown Time was just going to add a showdown themed multiplayer arena, right? So when it comes to the Showdown multiplayer arena, they make it sound as if that's going to be a separate mode of its own. So I'm wondering if Ubisoft is going to use Showdown Time as a category for just bikes. So for the slope style, the free ride bikes, and the coming BMX sport in season 3. And I'm wondering too if they did that so that way players can have the option between playing Tricks Battle, or rather playing 6 versus 6, and have the choice to choose bikes or snow. Because I would be kind of down with that. I mean, because I just think that generally players should be able to choose which sport they want to play in, right? Which discipline would players like to play the most? Because when it comes to free-for-all, I understand what they're getting at with free-for-all, and they're probably just trying to funnel all of the players into one place so that way they can ensure that players always have matches. But I really would like to see Ubisoft at least try out giving players the option to play free-for-all snow events, free-for-all bike events, free-for-all air events, and just give players the opportunity to choose which sport they want to play the most. So that's what I'm wondering if Showdown multiplayer arena is going to be, right? So if it is going to end up being like that, you know, Showdown Time, bikes, and Tricks Battle, snow stuff, I think I'm pretty much down with that, because I would love to have that kind of option, and that's just coming from someone that's played Halo hardcore for the last 12 years, and I love having the option to just only play Team Slayer, only play Infection, only play Big Team Battle, right? Because I mean, not just with Halo, but with other like shooter games, multiplayer games, there are a lot of different game modes, so players can just choose whatever they want to play. So I really am kind of hoping that Ubisoft follows this same trend when it comes to Tricks Battle and just multiplayer in general. Now, with that all being said, at the bottom of this, it says Showdown New Arena. Now, I kind of have a love-hate relationship with Ubisoft. And now, I just got to get this out the way. I am so appreciative, and I think you guys have heard me say this before unless you are new. I am so appreciative of Ubisoft, and I think they have been doing a fantastic job with the game, with updates, with bug fixes, with their microtransaction store. I mean, they have pretty much been doing a good job. For sure, especially when you look at other gaming franchises such as Halo, Cyberpunk, Battlefield even, right? A lot of those game companies, those game developers have really been dropping the ball just in terms of updates, etc., microtransactions. I mean, just a bunch of stuff going on with those games. But when you look at Ubisoft and what they've done with the Riders Republic, you really can't complain. You really cannot complain. So I just got to commend them on that. Ubisoft has been doing a good job. Seems like they've been listening to the players whenever we want more things added in, right? Whatever, shoes, all that good stuff. Now, with that all being said, the one concern and nitpick that I have when it comes to Ubisoft right now is them not adding in enough arenas. Like enough playgrounds for multiplayer. And on here, on the Showdown time for Season 2 on their roadmap, it's not Showdown new arenas, plural, not new arenas, it is just new arena. So what I suspect is going to happen is that we are going to get one new playground, one new arena, and as awesome as it is probably going to be, you know, we're just going to be looking at 3 arenas. So the Ice Castle and the Abyss, and now the Showdown arena. I mean, that's only 3 maps per se, right? That's only 3 arenas. And my thing is that I really think that Ubisoft needs to be kicking it up a notch in terms of having multiplayer maps, right? I mean, I'm looking at the whole world, right? Or the whole map in Riders Republic. I mean, they have a lot of space that is not going to be used or that hasn't been used in Canyonlands. I mean, they have one big old space that's in Bryce Canyon, and they also have just this big old space that's in this part of Yosemite. Now, something that I wonder is if Ubisoft is going to be adding these new multiplayer arenas or this specific Showdown time arena into the map, or if it's going to be a separate entity from the map, if that makes any sort of sense. Now, I'm going to assume and just speculate and say that Ubisoft is going to add these arenas into the world because they already have the Abyss Arena and the Ice Castle in the world. So the only 2 multiplayer arenas that we have were already in the world at launch. So I'm going to suspect that Ubisoft is going to update the whole world and put in the new arenas. I would absolutely love that. And I'm guessing that's what they're going to do because, one, why wouldn't you want to give players a opportunity to just kind of free ride and try out their new arenas? And 2, it just adds more to the world. I mean, it would give players much more incentive to go to Bryce Canyon and to go to Canyonlands, because Canyonlands right now, it is a very bare place, because every single time I check the player count, there are not a lot of players around this area. So Showdown, that sounds pretty sick. Showdown time. Oh man, that sounds super fun. So lots to be excited for when it comes to Season 2, and I just wanted to remind you guys of Ubisoft's roadmap. So that is pretty much it. If you guys have any other comments, questions, if you guys just want to share your excitement with your boy, hey, you guys got to go ahead, like up the video, share it with your buddies, and just kind of push it out there. Just push it out there saying, hey, yo, this guy Brandon is saying we should be getting some more multiplayer arenas. I think we all would love and appreciate some multiplayer arenas, because multiplayer for this game has not reached its full potential. I mean, I'm talking not just new maps, but for divisional rewards, right? I mean, there is just a bunch that Ubisoft can be doing with this game. So anyway, guys, I am just rambling. Thank you again for watching. Hopefully I gave you guys something to kind of look forward to, and hopefully I was able to clarify some of the BMX stuff and the showdown time stuff. Look, dude, I want to BMX too. I want it to, but that is not going to be coming until Season 3. But I think right now we might hopefully get some slope style for the new showdown time. Definitely looks that way. But anyway, guys, thank you again for watching. I greatly appreciate it. If you guys can please like, subscribe, comment, and enjoy the content, that'd be absolutely stupendously fantastic as always, guys. And as usual, I will see you in the next one, and cue the outro.